We're only 10 days away from Halloween. Do you guys dress up or go to Halloween parties or even dress up and like walk around with your kids and stuff for Halloween? Let me know in the comments section below. My wife and I, we do the walk around stuff with the kids. And in addition to that, we do have an adult Halloween party, which is always a great time. I bring that up just because we only have, a little bit longer of enjoying the scenery, which I think was really well done inside of Diablo Immortal regarding the whole holiday. So yeah, let me know your thoughts down below on how you spend your Halloween. With that being said, it's Monday. It's a fresh start inside of the game, and I want to take a look at what events are going on this week. We could very well get some patch notes this week, and if we do, I'll be sure to cover them here for you on the channel as well. But let's start out with some of the rewards that we have to grab. I'm sitting at Paragon 486, which is below Paragon level, which is why I have this green line here on the bottom. And when we go and collect all of these, we're going to try and get ourselves to 490, which is the new server Paragon level. And as you can see, I got a bunch of rewards here that I can claim. I'm going to get a bunch of Battle Pass levels. Notice that's 2 levels right there. And we're probably going to get ourselves to the proper Paragon level as well. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. We got all these rewards that we saved all week. The reason that I pull them now is now I'm getting 100% rewards because I'm actually more than 100% rewards being below Paragon level. So that's a huge win. And we're going to even pull in this one right here. Let's see. We also have some stuff in the mail. Remember, I save all of these things as well. So let's read and claim all of this. There it is, server Paragon level 490. We made it all the way to where we're supposed to be. Now we are at Paragon level, and as you can see, we are getting 100% rewards. We're actually receiving more than that. So now that I'm at Paragon level, we can just enjoy the game. And we have the blue line until we get to the next Paragon level. With that said, remember, Inferno 3 difficulty is probably, if you're around Paragon level or even a bit below, you should be farming this right now. My combat rating is above the rating that we're supposed to have. That means I get some drops of gear that are too high of a level for me to use, but really at the point that I'm at right now, it's not worth me farming any other gear here because I basically have some of the best stuff that I can have for these pieces, at least from typical gameplay inside of the game without doing any special events for special pieces of gear. In addition to this, I want to take a look at my bag because we talked about yesterday a bunch of things that you could have done to prepare yourself, right? We got the new Inferno difficulty coming. You're going to want to be ready. You also want to save a bunch of this stuff over here. Notice they stack now, but the legendary items, I have 43 of them. And the mystery set items, I have 9 of those. These are really strong because remember, once I get to the next difficulty level, all of these pieces of gear, all of these set items, they're going to need to be replaced for ones that have higher combat rating, and then trying to find the ones that have the right magic attributes that fit the build that I'm using right here. Remember, of course, our levels all stay the same, but the actual gear that we're using, we're going to want to get of higher status. Same thing with all these legendaries. We're going to be able to place in place here just better stuff. So having these right now, having 43 legendaries and 9 mystery, it's actually not even a lot. There's probably some of you out here that have 100 or 200 of these that you're holding on to. That's cool. Save them for another week. When we get to that Paragon level, make sure you are in the Inferno difficulty, that you're at Paragon 500, and then you can start pulling all these and getting all that stuff. Something else that I'm sitting on over here is the, you've collected 5 Moonrite Flora, and you can now access the Rite of Cleansing with its rewards. Don't do this right now, guys. Wait until we get to the right difficulty level. Stack up a bunch of these over the next couple of days, and then go do them all at once when we can actually get the rewards that we're looking to get for them. That's probably the wisest way to go. Don't run them now. So you're going to have to deal with this annoying pop-up for the next week's time so that you don't get yourself green pieces that are not of the right status. Speaking of the green pieces, let's actually come on over here. This is something that I already have done, but you're probably going to want to do it too. A lot of times you can craft different difficulty level, different Inferno difficulty level pieces of gear. I'm talking about the over here. Let me just show you exactly what I'm talking about. When we go to set crafting, I can come on over and I can make Inferno 3, Inferno 2, Inferno 1, all these different difficulties. Notice they take a different type of item to craft, right? So Inferno 1, Hell, okay, cool. We understand what I'm saying here. What you could come is come on over here to the shop and you can just trade things over with you have Fabled Wisps right here. And then you also have Inferno Fabled Wisps. So you're going to want to buy the Fabled Wisps Inferno 3. Essentially what you could do is convert over the ones that you have from Inferno 2 and spend them to get the Inferno 3 ones. So it's going to be like I think it's a 5 or a 6 or a 7 to 1. I forget. I just did it yesterday. Trade-off. So you'll take 5 pieces, let's say, of Inferno 2 pieces, and you'll make them into one of the Inferno 3, and then you need a handful of these to actually craft one piece of gear. So it's not the best saving for your money, but if you have them, it's not worth putting them into Inferno 2 gear at this point in time, especially if you are on the levels that we're talking about right now. All right, but we got more going on, because what's actually happening inside of Diablo Immortal today? We have events going on, but they're all basically the same. Hallows Wake, still here, still in the game. Still able to get rewards for another, what, week and a half? No, actually, another 16 days we can still get these. I still have yet to turn in any of my rewards, and these are just pretty easy things that we do throughout the day. Phantom Market is still there. I'm rocking that cosmetic right now. Survivor's Bane, I said it in the last time we spoke about this, and I have not yet gotten back in. I actually love the game mode. I just haven't played a ton of Diablo Immortal. Fractured Plane, haven't touched that either. Conqueror, probably won't have time to touch that one. That's PvEVP. And then Hungering Moon, easy stuff. Claim your rewards as you go. There's another green one, that's my 10th mystery set item right there. Always love getting Telluric Pearls, and I think we're almost near the ability to craft a new one. And then, of course, you can get yourself the legendary crest at the end. Super easy to participate in all of this, draw your blessings, etc., etc. As it sits right now, actually, it gets me thinking. Telluric Pearls, I have 37 of them. I need 3 more, and I could craft the gem. The thing is, I have a bunch of Blood-Soaked Jades, and I think I still need 1 more of the Gloom Cask so that I can get myself up to the next level and actually awaken this slot. I already have the Dawning Echo right here to awaken that slot. I already purchased that with Platinum back when we could buy them with Platinum. That became a thing. Because if I go into the market, which has really nicely stabilized itself again, gems are expensive again. Look at this, 64k Platinum again. And then if I come on over here, Gloom Cask, 43k. So I could save 20,000 Platinum and just buy a Blood-Soaked Jade, because that's the one that I'm going to next be getting to level 6. Or I could just save the Platinum because maybe I don't want to spend it for some reason. I'm not sure how I want to go about that yet, but we'll figure that out. We only have a little bit longer to get that Telluric Pearl to make that decision. Besides that, enjoy the Halloween themes. Enjoy the game for what it's offering us. We probably have, big updates are on the way. December is when we're going to be getting the big content update. The updates as of late have been a little bit smaller, but we'll see what actually does drop. And while we're here finishing things up, let's claim the 8 Gift of Renowns. This is going to give us the hilts and the scrap materials. This is great for going to the hilt vendor, and the scrap materials for upgrading our pieces of gear. I'll take these all day long because I always want to get my gear levels up, because we're not at 30 yet. And rumor has it that there could even potentially be higher levels beyond 30. And normal gems getting an additional level as well. We'll see.